Hold on, let me. Oh, wait, no, no, yeah, that's your. Oh yeah, that's your chair. You can place that down wherever you want. Over on the green or the gray, or yeah, sure. If you want to sit there, I guess. Sorry about that, man. Today my scheduling was kind of like messed up. Yesterday I promised to like come in to do some training or whatnot, and I was like, yeah, I got you, no problem. And then I went. I don't know why. I laid down in bed and I just fell asleep till the next day. So not the best first impression of of my work ethic, but I assure you that it's gonna get really busy. So, Mr. Pigeons,
That is me.
first of all, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Nice little morning.
Oh, it's morning time for you.
Not really, but I don't sleep well.
No, but yeah, I was right there with you for like the good chunk of like my time on SMP online. My sleep schedule was all messed up, but
Oh yeah.
I think it was probably for the better because I met like a lot of cool people that way.
Yeah, it's interesting meeting all the people in different time zones because all the people in my time zone are asleep.
But what I really love are like the peak hours of SMP when there's like when it gets really crazy and there's like a lot of people doing like whatever. Like they run bits wild on that server.
Oh yeah. The calmer nights are pretty chill too.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's some really nice scenic views and like I don't know, like there are a lot of good towns or you could just kind of like relax and do your own thing if you don't really want to associate with people. Like Cherrytown, my hometown. Why? Why do you call yourself Mr. Pigeons?
When I made a Steam account in like, I think I was like 10, 11 years old,
Mm.
my older brother was helping me, and we just put in the username, "Have you seen my pigeon?" as like a placeholder. And it just kind of stuck. Like, people started calling me Pigeon in game. When I got an Xbox One, that username was too long to fit, so I became Mr. Pigeons. And it's just kind of been like that since I switched between the two.
Why the pigeon though?
Uh, there's not like a specific reason at the time. I think it's just because it's kind of a dumb bird.
There's a
Government drones, whatever you may call them.
no, yeah, there's a bunch of them in New York City though. A lot of them. They walk around and they ingratiate themselves with people and it's like it's hilarious. They act like they're also like part of the society. It's very interesting to see them. How did you hear about SMP Online?
Uh, I've watched Carson for a long time, not so much in recent years. Back when he was doing the like solitary confinement podcast with raccoon eggs and stuff, like way back then. SMP Live was a big part of my life during COVID years, and just recently I was like, I want to play Minecraft again, and I've never really played on a server like that before, and so I knew it was a big popular server, so I thought might as well check it out, especially with the free trial system. I think it's really smart, like the trial system, like let everyone get one life, because then you get the players that'll stay for a while with their one life, and it like gets competitive. All of the players that slip up and lose it, like they're more inclined to actually pay to join the server too, because they've like already spent some time here.
Yeah.
I think being gray is like a noble thing. Like everyone should be a gray first and then die as a gray. I don't get not trying to have that gray, like have yourself live as long as possible as a gray.
Well, like there are some unsavory people that will try to get you to go into dangerous situations and end your trial abruptly, and they'll try to play it off that like they were not involved at all. So
I think that's funny. I think that's part of the culture. It's an online space. You're gonna have people like that.
I've had a couple close calls. Apparently, there's this person named Biscoff Butter that's been running around, and he ran under a different name, Windowpane, and he has been known for trapping grays and pushing them off of a tall, like dirt tower. You can ask Bry about this too, because he experienced it firsthand. A pigeon in a suit.
Yeah.
That's an interesting detail. Why did he have to be in a suit?
Well, he's a mister for a reason. He's important businessman.
Hmm. Of course, he's
I
always
wouldn't
running.
trust him though. He's definitely doing shady deals.
You were first based in a location called the Grungle.
Yeah, I was my first day on. I was just wandering around and I found the warp to it, and it seemed like there was no one else there, and so I chose the valley over there as like just an area to do whatever with. But then I found out that that was actually super super boring, and I wanted to find a town to hang out in.
Among those in the Grungle, I noticed that there was three things here. There was two pictures by a person called Big Luncheon.
I don't know who that is. Their base was there, like their base is the warp,
Hmm.
and I did like the scene command, like last scene, and it was like a month before I had joined because their last time on, and I had never seen them.
Oh, snap. But yeah, he had like an extensive gallery that like went down some stairs, from what I can
Yeah, there was a
see.
bunch of art there.
Very interesting. He had his own collection of all the seven deadly sins, but like in his character's form, I guess.
Yeah, I left that place pretty early on though, because Paige came over actually and was looking for diorite for the castle.
Also, and at that point, talking to the people from Chud Island.
Yeah, that was the first day. In the backrooms hub, they were talking about needing diorite, and I knew that there was a big cave next to me with a bunch of it, so I brought them over and we mined it out. And
Oh,
then they brought me to the castle so I could donate it all. And I looked around the island and was like, these people seem pretty nice and friendly, and they got a small little community here. It was only a very few people, but like it got a lot bigger after I joined.
oh yeah, more about your house. Is the pink like cherry wood, right?
Yeah,
Hmm. And it also has that little like space below when you go under, I guess not too far, but like it has that space for your paintings as well.
yeah, the little space nighttime room at the bottom.
Hmm. Oh, dude, yeah. That when when you took me to there, that was my first time actually seeing that room too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of plans with that. I don't know how many of them are gonna be fulfilled, but it's just like I don't like how ugly all the Minecraft stuff gets when you're trying to build a house, like enchantment table and like chests and stuff like that. Like they just kind of get looking gross after a while.
Mm.
Or like too many of them around. And so I like to build separate areas that are like supposed to be kind of more gross to just hold all that stuff. And so the thoughts there were like the upstairs is like my actual base that looks nice, and the downstairs just kind of overflow for anything that's fun or whatever, but like doesn't really look too good.
You do artwork that's related to One Piece as well.
Yeah, the islands.
Hmm. Do you know of Nice Bandits?
I have heard of them, yes. I've seen some of their paintings.
Yeah, dude. They also really like One Piece as well.
Dude, One Piece is the best.
It is. My brother got me like obsessed with it again after like a long time of not watching it.
I've been caught up for like 4 years now. I know I got caught up in time for like the end of Wano stuff, and I've been reading it weekly ever since.
I noticed there's like a lot of people that do anime artworks as well on that server. You're also one of them too.
Yeah, I think it's just big community overlap, you know?
Mm.
Like, the whole artists be watching something while they're drawing, and so they find streamers, and they're usually drawing stuff about the things that they enjoy, which anime's pretty big right now. It's
Ah.
crazy how popular it got. Like, only a few years ago, they're the stupid little nerds watching their stupid little anime, and now it's like everyone's doing that. Everyone's a stupid little nerd now.
Yeah, we've gotten like really I guess comfortable with like saying that. Oh yeah, I watch anime. Like I remember there was like a time where people used to get bullied for stuff like that, but now it's just become more like common and accepted, and I think that's just really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. Just more like people being able to just enjoy what they like not being fucking scrutinized for it.
Also, on this server, you're working on a build, well, kind of a city, I guess, called Westopolis.
I saw that there was cars in this, and I wanted to do the funny like capitalism, we manifest destiny to the west bit, and so that's just the way I went to start out with. I've never built a city before. I've spent a lot of time in this game, like just in creative mode building,
Hmm.
and I've just never done this style before, and so I wanted to test myself out, see if I could do it.
It's coming along. It's shaping up now. I remember the first time on this server when I moved over. You actually you took me to the go-karts track and you had me race around.
Oh yeah, that is mine. I play. The track is pretty much done at this point. There's only a few areas that are gonna have some modifications to it, or like a different route.
Ah,
But a lot of it just needs decorated right now. I plan to make it look really nice. I've never done something like that before, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I want to hold events there eventually. Get like a little four-person race.
oh, I know Overy would probably be down for that, huh? He's in the AFK too. Okay, he probably would have nodded his head. Oh,
Alright.
I'm glad that there are a lot of people that have moved over from the other server to this one to try it out. We've been slowly like trickling people in to see if they would be down to try this modded experience. And for some, it's a hit, some is a miss, from what I hear. It's very hard to get into, of course.
Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. There's that initial learning curve just that comes from all modded Minecraft. But
Mm.
I think it's pretty cool how many people have decided not just see the place, but like actually settle down and build a spot for themselves here.
Oh, this is also an amazing question too. I love asking people how exactly they got into Minecraft as well.
Oh, I have two older brothers, and so they got onto stuff a lot earlier than I did and would show it to me.
Oh,
So I've known about Minecraft since it was like a in your browser game, like 2010, 2011, very early on. And then like Captain Sparkles, I remember watching his like survival treehouse world with like Jerry the Slime and stuff, like as they came out. The
oh.
all those old music videos and stuff too. Like I remember watching them like the weeks that they were aired. I've been playing this game for a very, very long time.
I remember a long time ago when I first started getting into Minecraft. I think it was version 1.2.5. And I had heard about it through a friend when they were talking to each other about like, oh yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna try to go into the mine and dig for diamonds or whatnot. And I was like, diamonds? What are they even talking about? And of course, they're talking about Minecraft. And I just got curious. I guess I wanted to try it out. And then there was this website where you can play it for free. I think it's like probably Minecraft for free or something like that, straight from your browser. I was playing illegitimate at first, but then like after a while, I just asked my parents, "Yo, can I get like a copy of Minecraft?" And they were like, "Okay, sure." And I think I was about like 16 or 17 or something like that when I first actually got it. And ever since then, it's been like a mainstay game for me, according to my Discord look back or whatever.
Yeah, I'm surprised how often I keep coming back to it. Like every time I put it down, I'm like, okay, I've kind of done everything that exists and that's out. And then a few months later, that itch starts coming back. I'm just like, what if I do want to start another survival world?
Do you believe in the 2 week Minecraft phase?
Uh, I mean, I think it's kind of real. It solidified itself as an idea, so like enough people agree with it. Yeah, I just play. I set goals for the world and then play until those are all done, and then it's hard to play without any goals in mind. And like I understand the people that can just keep on setting more goals and play on the same world forever, but a big part of my enjoyment in this game is like the grind to get everything again. Like I like to stay in Iron Tools for a while just because I think it's interesting to play the game a little harder, or like play runs without armor, like not using the shield, stuff like that. I wish this game was better as a survival game. Like it's an incredible sandbox, but I get bored of the sandbox pretty quick if I like have no more survival to do.
When I really think about it, I don't know exactly how this urge to play Minecraft even sparked up again. I and it's been like a long ass time since I've played Minecraft, and I was trying to get back into it again, and they added all this new stuff, or like bees and like the sniffers and the frogs, like frogs. Like what? Oh, you don't even need frogs. But I think my favorite additions were probably like the reworks for PvP and everything. Trying to get back into
Oh
that
yeah,
system
for
again.
sure. Anyone who says that they prefer the old PvP has never had to experience like the potion and god apple PvP of the old days, because
Oh.
that was the worst. Gamers ruin everything.
only the only the sweaty gamers ruin everything, I think.
Eh, I think there's a difference between like gamers and people that play video games, and that's that like people that play video games get their socialization outside of video games,
Hmm.
and like gamers get their socialization in like random discords and like all chat and just random games and stuff. It's like they're always playing a character instead of being themselves that occasionally plays a character.
In here, I feel like people can be themselves, and or I try to make it like very like comfy to the to a way to like have everyone share their piece and see like different experiences from other people's perspectives.
Yeah, I love stuff like this. I think like one of my favorite things about being alive is just how there's also other people that are alive around me that have their own experiences that like we can share and learn from and talk about.
I think that was everything I had for you today. You mind turning around for me? Okay, Mr. Pigeons, check this splish out.
Dude, that's amazing. You look so stupid and I love it.
I drew him up in the tree that's been blossoming. Of course, I had to include the the suit. Alrighty,
Character forever.
you better. Alrighty, Mr. Pigeons, I'll see you out then. Thank you for your time. Tell your friends about the interview. Like you didn't have to come back. I was just saying you tell your friends about the interview.